Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 806, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's Thursday. On Thursdays, we talk about being thankful. We call them Thankies Thursday. Today will be no different. Where it is different is that the date is 12/31/20. It's New Year's Eve. So we're going to do a little New Year's Eve special, right? And we'll talk about that in our thankies. But before we do that, we got some work we have to take care of. So first things first, I'm still the realist. You know what else I am? I am change. Yeah. I'm forcing myself to make some changes in my life because I don't like where I'm at. And it's like, look, if you want more, you gotta give more. And that means you have to change some things in your life. And I'm ready to do it. On to our real talk. Best of 2020. I went through the top viewed videos, daily disciplines of the year, videos, right? Because there's one in there that's not there's a couple in there that aren't daily disciplines. But nonetheless, videos that we made, top viewed of the year. And we've incorporated that in our thank you. So number one, God has been good to us in the good times and the bad, right? What's interesting about that is, remember, when I started saying that, then shortly after that, we started doing Saturday morning prayer breakfast. And our number one most viewed video of the year is a Saturday morning prayer breakfast with Addison that has almost 1,000 views. Who knew, right? Thankful for the Snickers hole, right? We talked about that. It was a commercial in the Super Bowl, and then it's like, all right, we're going to send people to the Snickers hole. And I got somebody I want to send. Like last night, if you watched football, the Oklahoma Sooners were on playing in the Cotton Bowl against the Florida Gators. And when that was first announced, the Florida Gators started talking about, oh, man, OU's not even on our level. The Big 12 doesn't know what it's like, blah, blah, blah. Then they had a bunch of guys opt out and say, hey, we're going to prepare for the NFL draft. We're not going to play in the game. All of these things happened, and then last night happened, and that was that Oklahoma beat them 55-20. Smack that ass, man, right? Just think about that. Gave them a case of the red ass. Pulled their pants out, smacked them on the ass until it was nice and red. And like, you just go on back to Florida, and you remember that. And so instead of accepting that as, hey, we got our ass kicked, the coach then, oh, man, we had guys out, COVID. And like, no, sir. No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. No. If you accept the check, if you accept the game, then whatever happens in that game, you own that. You don't get to run around making excuses. Dan Mullins, please report to the Snickers hole. They'll let you know when to come out. Thankful for the Luster family. They're the next one. It was the Are You Serious? And it was when Precious told me about how somebody in his circle had said to him, hey, I was in this situation. I started thinking about something Rob said on Daily Discipline, and I decided, and when he's telling me that, I'm like, are you serious? Like, it's one thing for like people who love me, who kind of Beverly Goldberg me, and they're like, oh, Rob, just keep going, right? Just keep going. And I'm like, should I really keep going? Or are people just telling me that? I'm like, F it, I'm just going to keep going. Anyway, that was a little overwhelming the first time somebody said that to me. And I'm like, all right, I just need to get used to that. Just get used to it. And then I'm watching a video this morning of Scott Stapp, the lead singer of Creed, one of the biggest bands ever, talking to a guy from NFL Network. And he was saying, hey, what was the weirdest thing? And he's like, the first few times people came up to me and said, hey, this song helped me get through this part in my life and blah, blah, blah. And it's just to hear him talk about it, obviously a much grander scale than hey, sis, but still pretty cool, right? Thanks for the truth. That was the next one, where we talked about, how did people get it? Oh my gosh. Did you just now do that? Mm-hmm. There you go. Yet another thing that Sissy's great at, and Jack helped. Let's finish this up, right? We're thankful for the truth. Because today, with the access of information and Me Too and other things, people feel comfortable talking about bad things that people did to them previously, and the truth's coming out. Thankful for Kobe, right? That was the next most viewed video where somebody asked me, like, are you tired of talking about Kobe? I don't know. We'll look around. You tell me if I'm tired of talking about Kobe. We're never going to be tired of talking about Kobe, are we, sis? I'm thankful for PTI, where Jack goes to school. That's the next most most viewed video that I made, where I just said thank you to them. Just what we've seen out of Jack. The next one is to respond with love. You know what respond with love reminds me of, Sissy? RWL. It's like, just be nice, right? Sometimes you got to be an a-hole. Sometimes you got to punch somebody in the face, right? But not very often. Most of the time we can respond with love, especially the first time. And then the next few are about football. And you know how I feel about football. So, yeah, 2020 is done at midnight tonight. Are we thankful for that?
Yeah.
We're ready to move on to 2021. So, yeah, with that, we are done. You guys ready to close this thing up?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. We appreciate you stopping by. Happy New Year's, right? Let's make 2021 better. Let's go get it. We're done. Deuces. Hashtag Real Talk. Love you guys. Bye. Tell them bye, Jack. Say deuces. Deuces.
Deuces.